Hey healthy gamers, this is Jack here. Got another cooking video for you. This one is going to be pork fried rice using the same pork that I made in an earlier video. I can link to that in the description, and it's really good because you can cook 4 or 5 pounds of meat and then make several different meals out of it. So this is another one of those variations. Like I said, this is the pork roast that I cooked earlier in an earlier video. I'll link to it in the description, but basically all you do is take a pork roast and then cook it in the oven. It's that simple. And so I just sliced off a piece there, and then I'm going to cut it up into small chunks for it to go into the stir fry. Just threw some onions, peppers, mushrooms, and the pork all into this big pot because I'm making a lot, and that was the only thing I had in the house that could hold everything. And then during this time you want your rice to be cooking. One of the things you can do to stir fries to give it more flavor is to add 1 or 2 cubes of chicken or beef bouillon. That's kind of an ancient Chinese secret that I'm sharing with you. When the veggies have cooked for about a minute, you want to put in your rice and make sure the rice is cooked. You don't want any like watery rice, that'll completely ruin this whole thing. So you want to put the rice in there and then just cook everything on high heat and just stir it around. If you need to, you can add some extra oil, whatever you need, just so the rice isn't sticking or burning on the bottom of the pan. After the rice is cooked for about a minute, you want to kind of make a hole in the middle of your pot and then break a few eggs in there. This is kind of a bulking meal for me, so I put in I think 4 eggs, and it just depends on kind of how much food you want to make and what your macronutrients are. But the eggs add a lot of nice fat to this meal and just some nice color to it. This is not a meal I would recommend anyone on a cut. This is the opposite of what you want to eat on a cut. So just add a little bit of salt there, and then it's stirred around. When everything's about cooked, just add in some soy sauce, garlic, green onions, ginger. Those are all good options to add in as well, but you want to make sure to add in some soy sauce to get the flavor in there. And it's done, pork fried rice. It goes really well if you add in some sriracha, some cilantro. Fresh cilantro is really good. It makes it gives it a real nice fresh taste. Some lime juice too, kind of gives it a fresher taste. So that's what I like to add in. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I got a question for you. Just put it in the comments. What's the worst thing that you've ever eaten? I think mine for sure was when I made a protein shake with milk that had expired, and I didn't realize that, and so I was making the shake and I took a big chug, and oh my gosh, it went everywhere. I just spit it out everywhere in the kitchen. It was roommates weren't too happy with me about that. But that was my worst thing ever tasted. So what is yours? Put that in the comments. And as always, I really appreciate if you hit like and subscribe and share via your social media. That really helps me out. And yeah, that is all. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.